Peace and blessings to you all. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. I've been asking the Father to lead me for a long time inside my mind because it seems that we are received sometimes and sometimes we're not. Sometimes we are rejected and dismissed and feeling like we're cast to the side. And I know it's because we have cast others to the side. At some point, we have used someone and we have been used by someone. And once you know that, you know when someone's using you for certain things. So that's why I try to give as much as I can of myself to speak and walk and being different than I used to be. I try my hardest to be. But what is easy in this life? It's so hard to detach from certain things. It's hard to hold on from. It's hard to detach from certain things. Even the world itself, isn't it hard to detach from certain things? Just doing everything. But people are enjoying themselves. Some that are entertained by those certain things. It's hard for me to be entertained by certain things when I see so much chaos and disorder, houses divided. Some people come, some people don't. Um, it just don't seem to be no loyalty, no unity, no faithfulness, no faithfulness. How can you have continence if you're not faithful? How can you have patience if you don't have understanding? You have to have understanding, don't you, to get patience, because that don't got to go together, because you understand people have emotions, you understand people have bad days, you understand people have pressures, and you have to be patient with them, you know. And so I try to be patient with everyone, as much as I can. And, but I need that same thing in return. Each person needs that. We need to be patient with each other because tomorrow's not promised. And those that will, you know who they are, those that don't, that those that walk how they walk and they talk how they talk, and maybe ain't nobody got to talk about the Father, I guess. Maybe no one has to do that. They just go to church and do it. I do it now because of all the mass shootings and the hurricanes and the tsunamis and the wildfires and the floods and the droughts and the famines and the plagues and the diseases and stuff, the homelessness, the poor, the elect, the remnant, the multitude, and those adopted. I think about people that It's not many people that I feel think about me like that. And it's just my feeling. Even though I know so many people, I know a lot of people, know of a lot of people, and a lot of people know of me. Most know of my past. And I do have a rough past, a bad past that I can't deny. You know, I done a lot of cruel things in my past because I felt like a lot of cruel things were done to me, but yet and still, there's no excuses. And that's why I know that. And I give praise because I ask the Father to keep me in the way so I don't put myself in a situation where I'm fighting all the time with someone and arguing and stuff because I don't want to do that with none of my family. I don't like it. That's something I just don't like. I don't like arguing and fighting. I don't like uh, uh, being frustrated and doing that. But there goes that understanding and patience because people have feelings. But the thing about it is people don't want to express them. I think that's the purpose is us to express our emotion. It ain't got nothing to do with weakness. It got something to do with you have trials and tribulation that you went through. So the way you express something is the way you express it. Can't no one else express it, but you have to let it out and release it because if you hold it in, it will break you down. But that's when you even pray harder for the Father to give you strength and you hear all these things and you wonder, is it you? Do you have doubt? You know, you're trying to make amends. You say sorry. You're trying to walk different life. You're not doing certain things and putting yourself in certain situations. This is happening. And so you have something around you. And I say, I believe that that's the Father, either sealed or marked, but whichever one it is, I have to give praise and glory because it could be because of my past, and that's why I speak because, tomorrow's not promised. It could be taking control of my situation for a reason. I'm pretty sure he does all things for his good pleasure, just like he will in your life. If he ain't already, if you don't feel him, if you don't feel the presence of angels or whatever around you, then to me it's a problem in itself because everything is in existence because the Father spoke them into existence. Hallowed be his name. But he spoke everything into existence. So if he spoke everything into existence, you can't take it out of existence. It's already existing. And so, that to me is awaken. That's when you awaken and you see because you feel it and you don't want to do nothing wrong. You don't want to say nothing wrong, but the flesh is weak. It's very weak. And so you have to pray and try to keep your feast days or keep your high holy days if you know how, and you keep the Sabbath days. But it's so hard to do certain things in this world. So I try to walk around and think Sabbath every day. I try to walk around and I don't really even talk to people. I just work or do whatever. I'm at the job. Really talk like that. And if I do, it's about the Father. You can believe that. I got my sword with me on my dashboard. And it's not something that I planned on doing, but I want to continue building. But I don't know, something pushing me to leave, and if I hear it a couple more times, then it's probably what I'm going to do. I don't know. I truly don't know. But, I want to build and finish. So I have to pray on that and let the Father lead me wherever He wishes me to go. because everything is just a learning experience. That's what life is, you know, and that's the only reason why I say, when you say Bible basic instruction before leaving earth, I know it's not basic. It's extremely important. But those just the 66 books. And then you got the other books, you know, and, you know, the Book of Enoch, Shepherd of Hermas, um, Adam and Eve got books and stuff like that, you know, and the books in the Apocrypha. But, you know, that's neither here nor there with a person's time. Um, I am thankful though. I am thankful for the life I have had on earth. You know, I am grateful for that because I've seen uh, a lot of things and I enjoyed a lot of things and I have loved a lot of people. You know, a lot of people have loved me in certain ways. So, in their way, because that's what we do. We embrace each other for who we are. You know, who we truly are inside, not a facade, not something made up um, during growing up, you know, because we growing up, you know, a person still growing in their mind. And, you know, you would think, I don't know, can you unlearn or can you learn more? You know, can you increase your knowledge and understanding? I think we all can. That's what you go to school for, right? Um, I just try to be peaceful. That's why I want to learn to be peaceful because there's a lot of war going on and I ain't doing that. There's a lot of shooting going on and I ain't doing that. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. I'm not there. It's a different universe. So I say peace, blessings, and shalom to your family.